Hello and welcome to this Studio Brutal video. Here I'm just going to talk you through this techno rack that I've made. I'll solo it now. It was over a kick. Yeah, you can get this in the description below. So yeah, download that and then I'll show you what it does. The kick's not included, I've just chucked that in under it so you can hear it in action. Yeah, so the big things are putting in the 8 macros here, so you can just tweak them, you don't even need to look at the rack. Like that. So yeah, that's a little bit of a run through about what it does. You don't even need to look at the rack, but I will show you it because it's got a lot in it and it's worth explaining. First of all, it's got this, it's labelled as Techno Arp. It is the arpeggiator, so it basically makes every note cuts it into 16th notes and plays a little sequence, so it's like having a sort of step sequence type sound. I'll show you the MIDI I've played if you want to recreate it. It's just on D with a D3 with a couple of variations. And these long notes, you can't hear them as long notes. It's cutting them into short 16th notes. And then at the very end, you've got this drum bus distortion, and in between, you've got everything that makes the sound, which is, first of all, you have a sub bass oscillator, which is just some sine waves in Ableton analog. I'll push them now. If you've got headphones on or good speakers, you'll hear it. I don't know if you can hear that. It's adding a big sub bass layer under it, and the main sound is coming from these 2 analog units, which are layered. The reason I've got 2 is I wanted 4 oscillators detuned, and analog only has 2. So I've got 2 analog units, and then the filters are synced up because there's like one macro here with the filter frequency, but that controls both. Same with the resonance, it all controls both. So it's like I've got a 4 oscillator synth all detuned, and this MIDI effect makes like a little detuned chord from whatever you put in. So it's hitting the arpeggiator and then it's turning into a chord as well, so you get like this sequence chord sound, detuned chord sound, and yeah, so that's what generates the sound, the 2 analogs and the sub bass analog as well. So there's 3 analogs in total. Then there is the amp, which adds that distortion after them. It's adding. I'll just lift up the filter, and then that's the effect of the amp. It's quite a nice distortion that if it's not overused. And then after that there's echo and a little bit of an EQ boost. This is only on the high end since this is, and the reverb, the sub bass isn't affected by these. And then after that there's a little bit of distortion, so you get that distorted reverb, which you hear in like those early Birmingham records, which I really like. And then at the end of that, everything is squished together with another bit of another drum bus to give it a slight distortion, just to fit the sub bass and all the analogs together. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You can tweak everything individually, or just use the rack like this, the 8 macros that I've set up. If I was going to, I mean, you can tweak anything, but if I would tweak anything, it would be this chord unit here, because that shapes the sound. I've set it up here like this, but if you to be like a sort of detuned techno chord, but if you change it, you'll change the chord, the sound dramatically. Let me just. That would be like more like a Detroit sort of chord, or you can make it really nasty and detuned here. So yeah, have a experiment with the chord unit, and yeah, tweak whatever you like. But yeah, most of the things you need are set up in the macro, And yeah, get it. You can get that in the comments, or the description below. It's absolutely free. And yeah, I hope you find it useful. And yeah, thanks a lot for listening today. Any feedback or anything like that, or any tracks you make with it, I'd love to hear it. Just leave me a comment below. And yeah, have a good day. Take care.